Welcome to MusePrep, your channel for music theory. In this course, Music Reading Basics, you have already learned how to read music, how the staff works, how scales, intervals, and chords are constructed, and how rhythm is notated. However, when you look at a sheet of music, you often see much more than just notes, words, letters, and various symbols. Why are all these markings there if pitch and note duration already define everything? Quite simply, these words and symbols provide additional information about how a piece of music should be performed. And that is exactly what we are going to explore now in the final video series of this basic course. Musical markings describe four important areas. Tempo, which tells us how fast the basic pulse of a piece is. Dynamics, which indicate how loud or soft the music should be played. Articulation, which describes how the notes sound, whether they are connected, short, soft, or accented. And finally, expression, which refers to the emotional character of the music. Today, these markings seem completely natural to us, but that was not always the case. For a long time, such details were not written in the score at all. Instead, they were simply agreed upon during rehearsals. It was only from the beginning of the 17th century that composers increasingly wanted their music to be performed exactly as they imagined it. One of the first to use such markings was the Italian composer Giovanni Gabrieli in his piece Sonata, pian e forte. This instrumental work for 8 instruments was printed in Venice in the year 1597. Here, for the first time, we find clear indications of dynamics. Beneath the notes, whose shapes still look somewhat different from today, we see the markings pian and forte. Both are Italian. Piano means soft, and forte means loud or strong. For the first time, it was explicitly specified which passages should be played softly and which loudly. Another innovation was that Gabrieli also specified which instruments should play which parts. In this case, the part is played by the trombone. Because Italy played such a central role in the development of music during this time, many musical terms are still in Italian today. This means that you often have to learn them like vocabulary. Over the past 400 years, this has developed into a very precise system of notation, allowing music to be written with increasing detail, especially in the areas of dynamics and articulation. In the next 4 videos, we will take a closer look at each of these areas. We will show you the most important terms and symbols using practical examples from the score and listening excerpts. So stay tuned and subscribe to MusePrep if you want to dive deeper into the secrets of musical notation. See you next time.